Check this out. These are the few okra trees that I have.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Nikki's Crazy Kitchen. Thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll be making a Jamaican favorite. It's called saltfish and okra. And of course, if you're American, you may know this as codfish. But Caribbean people or Jamaican people, saltfish. And I don't know who else calls it saltfish or codfish, but they are pretty much the same thing. And these lovely okras, guys, I planted these in my very own backyard. This is like, you know, more than 2 dozen okra. In Jamaica, they sell okra by the dozen. And sometimes, if you want to make some steamed fish and okra, all you need is a dozen okra. Hey, look how big this one is. Obviously, it is a little bit overgrown, so I don't know how soft it is. But nevertheless, I am still going to cook it. So let's get started. I will take you over to the pot where I have the water boiling for the codfish, saltfish, same thing. Okay folks, so this is how we're going to do it. We cut the head and the tail off the okra like so. And all these okras have already been washed, but I also collected these okras over a couple weeks because I only have, I think, about three or four, I don't know. But yeah, so I collected these over a couple of weeks, and every time I got them, I picked them. I always wash them off and I put them in the fridge. So today we are going to eat them. So just like so, cut the top off. In Jamaica, we use okra in soups. We eat them just like that, or we normally make them in steamed fish and okras. But you can just cook okras and eat it just like that. It's good for you. Okay folks, so while my saltfish is boiling over there, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting up these vegetables. And I just want to give you a quick fact about okras. Okras are very rich in fiber and vitamin K. It's good for digestion. Problems with your digestion, it is good for you to go get yourself some okra. Very good. First, I'm going to cut my okras. Like, if they're really small, I'm not going to cut them. I won't cut that one. I probably slice these like so, just like that. And as you can see, you can see the seeds. And okra, it also has a slimy feel to it. And when you cook it, you will get that slime out of it. Especially if you put it in soup, that soup's gonna be nice and slimy, real good. You can cook them whole if you like as well, but I just want to slice it up a bit. This one looks a little bit old, but we'll see. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my red onion. Whoops! This knife is really short. Very short. I mentioned previously that when we make okra, it's with steamed fish or in a soup. But today, none of the above with this okra. You'll see what I do. I'm gonna put a spin and make something different today. Don't forget the scotchy. If it's not in there, it's not going to be nice at all. Trust me. I won't use all of it. So guys, I actually throw the water off after 15 minutes because it was so salty. Its name is Saltfish for a reason. So right now I cooked it for another 10 minutes, or boil it. And now the skin can come off really easy, like so. And I will get to break it up, but first remove these bones. You're not gonna get every one of them, but most. Over here I have my coconut oil in my pan, and I'm gonna go in with my vegetables. Still hot, believe it or not, even though it's in cold water. Still hot, so I'll break it up like so. So ladies and gentlemen, after 5 minutes and my vegetables have been cooking, I am gonna go in with my okra, just like so. A lot of people boil the okra in water on the stovetop sometimes before they put it in whatever, except for soup or maybe a steamed fish. But I like to get it steamed in like the coconut oil that I'm using over there, or just in whatever oil I decide to use on the stovetop. I would just put it in the pot and just keep stirring it, or cover it and let the sweat from the okra or the vegetables cook the okra. So guys, let's check on our okras and vegetables. See that? Look what the steam has done.
After I added the saltfish, I let it cook for maybe about 5 minutes just to infuse itself into the okra and the vegetables. I did not put a lot of other spices in there or season because I didn't want it to be too salty, and the codfish is already salt and that will add its saltiness to everything else. So I put some pimento, crushed pimento in there, and tasting it now. It tastes wonderful, so it is about that time to go ahead and
Okay guys, let's try this out. Put as little or as much on your tortilla. I'm not gonna overpower it, and as you can see, I have way more okra than codfish because codfish don't mean anything to me. But I do love the okra because of all the benefits, and I can swear by that. I'm not a good tortilla wrapper. I certainly is not, but looks good enough for me. I'm gonna taste it now.